Okay, so for number 2, it says the narrator describes the photos of Bombay's first great photographers as primarily inspiring the narrator to blank. And what I was thinking when I first did this is that they mentioned photography in several places in the passage. Here we're asked about the first great photographer, so then I skimmed for like photographer. I also, though, like I did remember generally that it was like in a certain spot, so I remembered that it was like basically over here. I could tell, so like that helped because I just remembered that they talked about photography there. So then I would just reread this part. So it's about the dad and his collection of old photographs. And the part that really helps answer this question is like right here. It's like line 60. It was from my father that I learned of Bombay's first great photographers, these 2 names, whose portraits of the city became my first artistic influence, if only by showing me what I did not want to do. So it's showing him like what he wants to do the opposite of. He wants to be a photographer, but he wants to take a different perspective. And so if you look at the answer choices, it's not F, turn away from a career in photography. So H is a popular answer, produce images that his father would add to his collection. That makes sense because we know the father has a collection. But the point they're emphasizing when they talk about the first great photographers is that they take pictures from like far away from the air, and the narrator wants to look much deeper at like the everyday lives of the people, the tradesmen and the merchants in India. So J is the best answer. Uh, the narrator is inspired to photograph subjects that depict everyday life in Bombay streets. And line 52 and line 62 help answer the question. Line 68 says they inspired in me a desperate need to get down to the ground level, so that helps support J. Okay, how about you try